We're back here, and today, sirs, we got ourselves a getter. Okay, so when I left off, this happened, and now we're gonna go find some other shit to do because other things happen in this game. I really am gonna need a suppressor soon because mine looks like it's wearing off here, and I'm not very good with hand-to-hand combat on this game because it's so fucking touchy from what I remember. Oh, and we got a cutscene. Oh yes! How could I forget? It's like every scene in this game is memorable, but this is pretty memorable here too, since it is pretty much the whole entire reason for this game. I'm gonna shut up now, and you guys can watch it for a little bit.
That's what they were making a bill. Yes, the Shagahod, the dreading behemoth, a tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM. It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain. Oh yes, and without support from friendly units. A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating.
Hold one right there, boss.
Is that thing finished? No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2. Phase 2. The weapon's true form. If it is complete and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will be the end of the Cold War. The end of the Cold War? Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin. A world war. I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help. Got it. Let's go.
This game, dude, I'm sorry, but this game's got, like, once you play this game back after you beat the game already, you understand so much more of how everything goes, and, like, all these little innuendos and, like, little things that you wouldn't catch on your first playthrough, but then if you play through it again, you'll understand it even better, and you'll be like, oh, shit. That's what that was supposed to mean, and oh, that's what happens, and wow, this is why this is happening right now. No, it's not just like, it doesn't just start out like, oh, these guys are just kind of assholes. You kind of later understand why all this stuff is happening. And there's just like, I don't know, I don't really want to spoil it for you guys, so. That is if you haven't played this already, which I'd be surprised if you, mostly people watching this right now, have not played this, because if you haven't, whip out your PS2 or your PS3. If you got a PS3, go get the HD collection, or buy it online. I think you can buy it on the store. Or for your PS2, just find the game a copy of the game, because this... Sure, the graphics aren't amazing, but they were at the time, and they're still not, they're not horrible. And it's just, it's a good game, man. Like, there was some things that I have wrong with it. Like, there's some things I don't like. Some of the controls are a little weird. What else is there? There's not a lot of things I don't like about this game. Like, the voice acting is incredible. The atmosphere they make in Metal Gear games are almost always incredible. Which is why it's a shame to see that Metal Gear Solid 5 is where it's going to end. Which, really hope it doesn't, and from the way it looks, it's not going to end on Metal Gear 5. Because there's a, if you guys have been keeping watch for like new stuff for Metal Gear, I think it was a little less than a year ago, or maybe it was a year ago, Metal Gear Solid 5 is going to have zombies, I guess. I mean, I didn't really know, but there's a trailer for like a second sort of like version of Metal Gear Solid 5, and it's like aliens or zombies or some shit. Like, it's I don't really get what they're trying to go for, because I don't want to say Metal Gear Solid is realistic, but the road they're taking it down now is like aliens or zombies or something. I'm not really sure. Like, I don't know. It kind of seems like a weird version of Resident Evil, but you can just tell a Metal Gear game because it's realistic to a point, and it's got, it always has something supernatural, sort of, or like some people that have been tested on and got different sorts of powers from it, so it's like, it's a little bit believable, but it's not a super realistic game, but like,
What are you talking about?
it sort of feels like it until you start fighting bosses and stuff. Then it feels a little bit unrealistic, except for the end. Oh my god, memories, man. I can't wait till the end. Not the end of the game, but that old man you guys just saw is called the End. And he's probably one of my favorite bosses in this game, because there's like 3 ways to beat him. And that's another thing that I liked with Metal Gear games. They really mess around with your mind. Metal Gear Solid 1 did it. I was 7 years old, and I had to put my controller on the ground for Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. It was Psycho Mantis, oh my gosh. And it read my memory card, and I was just, at the time I didn't get it. I thought my game was like, I thought they actually knew everything. I was like, what the hell? In this game, you can play around with the time. And based on your time, some different things can affect the game, or how long you don't play the game can affect how things go. And she's about to do the same thing I did to the soldier in the last episode, but that's brutal right there. That's dirty. But anyways, the end is probably gotta. It's just, I don't really want to spoil it again, but the way they implemented the end really is a memorable. That's just a memorable boss. This entire game's memorable, but that boss, I love that boss, because it's just, I can't say much without spoiling for you guys, but all I'm gonna say is he's a very interactive boss. There's many little traps set up. There's a few different ways you can beat him, and it's very entertaining. It's just, I like it. I very much do like it, and that's I just like Metal Gear games because they they interact with the person that's playing the console and the console itself.
My place is with them now.
They're good with that, and that's something I really do like with these types of games, Metal Gear games. They can mess with your mind, dude. Oh yeah, and there's other parts in this game too. Like, that's not the only part. There's other parts where you can I guess this isn't too much of a spoiler, but Snake gets locked up for a little bit, and within that time there are so many different ways to escape. There's also different ways to see cutscenes you would never see before, depending on what you do in that cell. There's also, yeah, there's also time. The time factors into it. But if I do remember right,
Snake, can you hear me?
this version of Metal Gear
Just barely.
on the PS3 HD collection, if I do remember right,
Can you move?
I believe that
You've got to get those
there's a cutscene missing that you won't be able to get, that you would be able to get in any other Metal Gear game.
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before
That kind of sucks, but I probably wouldn't waste my time with that option anyways. But it's still a pretty cool option to have him. You can make Snake dream, and to me, in his little nightmare mini game that you get to play while he's asleep,
We've got to get you patched up.
really, like, I won't be able to show you guys, but you guys can look it up. But I wish I could show you guys, but I'm pretty sure I can't in this version, because I tried it before. I'm pretty sure I remember that it wouldn't work.
Healing is divided
So go look it up, guys. Like, it reminds me of like a Kingdom Hearts type of mini game, and it's really different game mechanic that they just implemented for a few minutes that you can possibly play. Really feels like a different game. It does not feel like a Metal Gear game. It doesn't feel like a mini game that would be in a Metal Gear. But yeah, I used to be a huge fan of Metal Gear, and anything Metal Gear is I'm almost a fan of. Even Metal Gear Rising, I really like those ones. And I was kind of thinking about playing Metal Gear Rising, but then I don't know, I just kind of wanted to start a series with this first, and then we'll see where it takes us, and I might play Metal Gear Rising later on. And you guys can listen to it, I'll be right back.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Okay, so obviously we can't move. Gonna have to cure these problems. Okay, so he's got a cut right here, and with cuts you're definitely gonna need some sutures, bandages, maybe a little disinfectant, maybe not. There we go. So there, there, and there. Probably shouldn't have used that then. What is this? It's still cut. That's another cool thing they implemented into this game. changed a lot of stuff up in this game. Like previous Metal Gear installments, there was no such thing as camo. There was no such thing as curing yourself. I don't really remember if there was animals you could eat. I know you could eat rations, but first off, there were no animals to eat or hunt. There was also no animals that could get rotten, so there was no way your food could get rotten. Unless, I think in Metal Gear Solid 2, there is a way to make your rations have flies on them. I don't really remember what that did. But in this, I think if you eat rotten food, it doesn't really do anything to you. It just makes your stamina go down. And with the lower stamina, means that you will not be able to aim as good or hold on to ledges as good. That is also another thing I remember with the end. When I was playing this when I was like 9 or 10 or 8, or I can't remember when. It was probably like 10 years ago was the first time I played this or so. And I remember playing the end, and I remember being low on stamina. And then I remember hearing something that sounded similar to a bear, and I had my grandpa come over, because I was like, what the hell, there's a bear in this game. I never really realized that there was a bear during the end. Little did I know, it wasn't a bear growling, it was Snake's stomach growling, because he gets hungry. And then I also remember that the TV kept getting darker, so I was turning up the brightness, and then like it was just so damn dark. And it got to the point where I had such a dark screen that I couldn't see. And I didn't understand why. Until the last minute, I realized that these were all because Snake was hungry. So, like, that's another cool thing that they had in this game, is that when Snake's stamina is low, he gets a wobbly aim. He can't hold on to ledges as long. You get this really annoying sound in the game. And you also will eventually not be able to see because Snake gets so tired, which means that you won't be able to control him because the screen will be so damn dark because he's trying to, the game's trying to show how tired he is. So that was pretty cool too.
To the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Oh, I remember so much of Metal Gear. I do like the cutscenes, but the thing I like the most is that I love playing the game, and I like watching the cutscenes, but I don't know, the cutscenes are so damn long, dude. Like I said, this game probably wouldn't take more than an hour to beat if you were playing through it as fast as you could and skip the cutscenes. I really feel like this game is it has way more cutscenes than there is game time. And some of the cutscenes aren't that long, they're maybe like 5 minutes. But other cutscenes, you could tell that they put a lot of time and effort into the cutscenes because it's like 30-minute cutscenes, and I'm pretty sure in Metal Gear Solid 2, towards the end of that game, I'm pretty sure in total there was like 7 different cutscenes all smashed together, and I think it ended up being 40-minute cutscene if you watch the whole thing. But I like that because in Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 1, they implemented this like choking thing, or like getting zapped. It was a torture scene in both of the games, and you had to fight it out. But I think in Metal Gear Solid 1, you didn't necessarily have to, but the problem is that in the torture scene, it actually messed with your game again, because if you wanted to fight the torture, you could save a character but the torture was really hard, and you had to mash buttons and do a bunch of different things. And if you completed it, that character would survive. But if you didn't complete the torture sequence, you could give up and that character would die, or you could fight it, and if you failed the torture scene, you would die. And the problem with that is that the game even lets you know is that you didn't have like, it was a long time since you saved. So if you died, you'd have to start all the way from the last save that you had. So it was like a thing between whether or not you wanted to live and not go back all the way into your last save and start the game over again, or if you wanted to try and fight it out and save a character, which then would change the ending of the game. Oh, that was so cool. And Metal Gear Solid 2, I don't know if it's like that. I think you just get a torture scene and you just have to fight it out, but if you die, you don't really start that far back. But I do remember one thing, and I don't know if you guys have ever played this, but there was a Mario dancing game. And with that dancing game, it came with a dance pad, or you'd have to buy the dance pad, I don't know. But with the dance pad, it had 3 different cables which would plug into an Xbox 360, a GameCube, or PlayStation 2. And the Mario Dance game was for a GameCube. I've seen this already. But the thing was, is that for some reason, as a little kid, I couldn't mash the button fast enough. I kept dying. So I said, screw it. I plugged in a dance pad, and I tapped the Y button on the dance pad. I was literally punching the ground with both my fists, and it would act as if I was hitting the Y button, and that allowed me to continue in the game. So when I played Metal Gear Solid 2, I used a dance pad to fight the torture scenes instead of using the controller because I wasn't fast enough. So I used a dance pad to hit Y, and I don't know, it's just kind of a little weird looking back at that. I don't know how I remember it so much, but I think I remember it so much because, like, I did it at least 5 times, and I was getting pissed. But yeah, it's weird to think that I'm almost 18 and that almost happened 10 years ago. There's so much shit I've forgotten, and then it's just like playing these games relives those memories, and it's just like, oh yeah, remember that happened. And I'm sure a lot of people can say the same, because there's a lot of people who played these games when they were younger, and they just boot the game back up 10 years later and they get all these memories back. So that, yeah, I don't know, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm done waiting. I want to play the game now. Oh, I think I skipped an important cutscene.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, so this is like a second mission a few months later, I'm pretty sure, except this time I don't have a suppressor, which that will piss me off. Anyways, on to the next area we go. There's a snake over here, so I'm gonna kill him. There's a horse. Sounds like a Legend of Zelda horse. Now, if I remember right... Oh, yes. Okay. So in the 3DS version, or in this version of the game... Okay, hold on. There's a snake here that I want to get. in this version and pretty much every other version, there's these little frogs that pop up. I think it starts right around here. And when you shoot these little frogs, they make a little funny noise. And if you shoot all of them, you get something special at the end of the game. I just can't remember what it is. In the 3DS version that I played for a little bit, I found out that they replaced these frogs with Yoshis from like Mario, which is pretty cool. Little neat thing they did for Nintendo's 3DS.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
She did it again.
Go. Go. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Another neat tidbit that I just remembered is that in some scenes with her,
That
I
should stir
don't
things
know
up a bit.
when, I just know there's one towards the end of the game. But if you hold R1, yeah, like right here, right there, that's what I was just about to say. That little, what is that guy's name? I don't know, he's kind of a sort of boss. But
Why'd you defect?
he pops up a lot of times when she's around, and you can look and see him, and sometimes
What about you, Jack?
he helps you out. I think one of the times he gives you a radio frequency, which helps you escape the prison, which is one way to leave. But yeah, he'll give you like these little hints and secrets, which is pretty cool.
You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to to the Russians. She'd double-cross us, I guess. That's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Okay. Now this is going to be a little difficult since I don't have my volume turned all the way up, but I think we can do it. Oh shit, here they come. Get down, shit, shit, shit. Okay, I'll just toss one of these. You son of a bitch. Why couldn't you stay down, huh? No, this is bad. Okay. Oh, I think I know where I am now. Yeah, I'm just going back to the old facility. Or whatever. The building. This doesn't make too much noise. I can't fucking see it. What's going on here, huh? Oh, I didn't even fall down. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Can't forget the mushrooms. I'm just gonna go check this really quick. Definitely some stuff down here. Just don't know what. Okay. Got some new camo. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Or this one. Telling you, you can't forget about the mushrooms. So I think I go to the door. It's in here again. Maybe not. Maybe I have to go outside. Yeah. See her.
Sorry I'm late.
Say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Get down!
Wow! Ain't that a thing to fucking open up on a phone? Middle of the...
Is your answer?
Yeah, well, not middle of the day anymore. But I'm in the middle of recording, and I get a Snapchat of somebody saying they're horny. So I'm not sure how to take that right now, like... I'm playing a game? I can play games with you, baby. Speaking of horny, this chick might be on here. And in fact, we can we can look at those fucking titties. I always thought that was funny how they just set that up as
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
I don't know how to respond to those types of messages. Like,
What happened to Adam?
I'm horny. Well, what the fuck do you want me to do about it, huh?
Suspicious man. He decided Adam
Like-
wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
I don't really like sending dick
Yes.
pics.
Why?
Unless the girl really wants me to. But, like,
I heard you used to be a code breaker.
unless
for the NSA.
you live close to me or you're my girlfriend and you say
4
that,
years ago,
I
defected
don't
to
know
the
what to
Soviet
do, because it's not like I'm going to drive over to my house, drive over from my house to yours, to wherever you live.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held
They always
its
gotta be in
sideways
different zip
and
codes,
used
too.
a muscle jump to create a horizontal
Not always, but
swing.
most of the time.
That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
I'll be back. I'm definitely not going to go jerk off right now.
It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long, tight trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shadow Code.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you
I don't know how to respond to this shit, man. Especially if I don't know you that well. Like, I don't really know this person that well. I like reply like,
The safest way in is from the rear.
how horny are you? Horny enough?
First, you'll need to head
Oh, that's
through the
good.
jungle.
That's
Come to a
good that
heliport
you're
used
that
for
horny.
shipping materials.
Yeah.
Pass the heliport and continue
Well,
north and you'll find large
I
caves.
think
Descend
I'm in
into
an
that
awkward
area
position
and
right
reach a
now.
cave. Move through the cave and you'll arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time.
Okay, I'm sorry guys, but I like playing this game.
That way,
I'm gonna have to skip
they
this.
switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Because it's 42 minutes almost.
She's right,
Blah
Zeke.
blah.
You should get
It's
some
42 minutes. 42 minutes of frickin' cutscenes. I haven't played the game that much. Gameplay wise. Real sorry about this, boys. Okay, I know what happens in this cutscene. Oh! That's another thing Metal Gear's known for. Very over-sexualization of women. And I don't really have a problem with it. But I'm sure those feminists sure have problems with these games.
I see. 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4 of them. Yep, she runs away, he hides. Uh-huh. Blah, blah, blah. I actually want to play the game, so that's what we're gonna do here. So, really not sure what I did here, if I just snuck around and killed him. Can't really remember. Pretty sure sometimes I went guns blazing in this. No, what are you doing? No. There we go. Good spot right here. Maybe not. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Of course. Right when they jump out, I'm not ready. Alright, I'm gonna throw one of these bad boys. Yep. Right over there. Pull this out. They can't see me. They're stunned. That's alright. Son of a bitch. Oh, shit. You fucking bastard! Get over here. Oh, shit. Those. You want that? Huh? You want some of that? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Knock your ass out. Shoot you. I didn't kill him. That's a problem. Oh, no. I'm gonna die here. On one of the easiest parts of the game. Come on. Man. I used to be really good with the gameplay aspects of this. Okay, yep, no, this is not working here, boys. Okay, now we got one more here. He's just gonna sneak around and get shot right in the face, right there. Right there! Why didn't I take my suppressor off? What's this? Cardboard box, of course, because it's not a Metal Gear game without a cardboard box. We're definitely gonna put that cardboard box in here. I'm just gonna... Nope, you don't see me. You don't see me. In the box. Oop. See, and then you just gotta do one of these. You just kind of wait here. Where is this dude? You don't see me. I'm a box. I am a box running away from you right now. You'll never find me in here. Not in my cardboard box where I am safe. Oh. No, you don't. So 2 left. Okay, here comes one. Hey, buddy. There's one left now, and I think he's over here. Or maybe he's on top of this. He is! Little bastard. Yeah, she's very horny.
I've been waiting for this moment.
What do you want me to do? What you want me to do?
That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
Oh, you don't know what you want me to do when you're horny? Well, neither do I.
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Be gone, thought to kiss. Okay, now we're getting somewhere in the game. Alright, oh, this part, dude. This is also very memorable. Hold on. Snake is hurt. He is suffering from a cut. Let me respond to the Snapchat really quick. Yeah, but anyways, this is also a very memorable part because of those damn things right there. Holy shit. That really scared the hell out of me when I died from one of these as a kid. And, I mean, I could do that right now, but, I mean, I don't really want to. Well, if I go like this, I'm pretty sure I'll die. Yep, and they do that twirly thing. That scared me. Because as a kid, I didn't know you could die so easily from it. Snake! He's dead. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna go through this and not die. That's one thing in this game, though, I also remember, is that if you call somebody, I'm not really sure who, I think it's the medic or something, they will give you a very creepy description of why people don't go anywhere near this water or the swamp. Because they say that a lot of soldiers end up disappearing because of the crocodiles in this water. And I just showed you why they disappear. So.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Volga.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traders have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking, until I went to work for the NSA. Then one day, I found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
The universe?
Not the actual universe. The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America. But it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying to me?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No. I believe because I have to, even if it is a lie. That's part of my mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
Yes. Oh, there's a trap there. Thought they would get me, but they didn't. Oh yeah. Now the claymores, that's a different thing. I do remember the claymores getting me a few times. So there are traps with claymores. Wow, would you look at that? I didn't think it'd come up this fast, but this is the exact place where the claymores are. I'm going to take it a little easy here. Ah, damn it. I think if I crawl, I won't get blown up. Just gotta make it way down here. I'll get through here. Okay, okay. I'm not seeing anything. I think I can crawl under here. I'm gonna take it easy through this grass. There's a claymore. Don't want to get near that damn thing. And how do I get over? Oh, that's not right. Just roll over here because there's no problem with that. There's a claymore sitting right there. I almost ran into it. Right there. I'm not gonna set it off. Here's a way to get in. If I remember right, I thought there was dogs here. Oh, there's a doggy. I just wish there was a way for me to get rid of him. Probably it's not. Okay, we're doing good so far. Okay, no, we're gonna get down here. Oh, don't want that anymore. Okay, easy here, guy. Trying to crawl. I think I'm not gonna worry about it. So you won't cost too much. Probably sneak around here. Up and run, because that's how we do it. Oh, there's more of this bullshit. A frog. Do I honestly have to shoot him? Because I'm not doing that. I really want to show you guys what he does, though. I don't care that much to shoot them all. Okay, there's something to be done. Oh! Oh, there's one way to do this. And it's like this. Oh. Oh. The dogs are coming. Oh, he didn't even get... Alright, that's it. I'm not wasting time here. We're gonna go in. There we go. You're done. Thank you. I'm going this way now. Is this the right way? I think it is. I really feel like I should have something else here. Weapons. I do have one. Silly me. And we'll just eat these. I'm pretty sure this is not going to taste good. Now that I know that we have this, I am fine. Hi there, buddy. I'm going to give you a little surprise here. Somebody's around here. Right there. That's right. If I could just distract him. Do it. Oh, come on. Where's the aim? Where's the aim? Alright, fuck it. I'll use my here. Oh, die already, you son of a bitch. What the shit? Oh my god, I blew up the gas can. Okay, 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 I'm gonna die here. I'm a real streak. I'm on fire. Fire is my power. Oh shit! Okay, we need food. Give ourselves some food here. But, what is this? A leech? Get that bastard out of here. Oh no, we use a cigar for that. A burn. Assuming we use not that ointment, and we use bandages. And now we're gonna go have ourselves one of these king cobras. Alright, now we're gonna run and not get shot at. Thank you. Shit. There's a frog here. Let me shoot the frog. Let me shoot the frog. Haha, it makes cool noise when it gets shot. Yay! Alright. How many shots can these assholes take? Shoot! Aw, oh, man, I got nothing. Let me see in my backpack here. Do I have any sorts of lethal weapons? Nope. Alright. Guess we can do it this way. Oh. Oh, this is not good. Back up. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get up! Oh, I'm so close to dying. Get the hell up. Oh, this place.
fast. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. I hate to disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
I'm not gonna lie, I think partially the reason why I love revolvers so much is because of this dude right here. Ocelot and all of his cool tricks. Any reasonable person would have shot him dead by now, but I mean, it's Metal Gear Solid, so you gotta wait it out.
This time I've got 12 shots.
And now we have a pretty fun boss battle right here. Not too fun when I got nothing for ammo. How am I gonna do this? Son of a bitch. I need ammo. I really need ammo. Don't worry, buddy. Oh, if I remember my... Yeah. Man, I am horrible at aiming. I used to be really good at this. No. No. Let me see here. Are there animals? I remember, right, if you kill some animals, he gets really pissed.
That's so different from simply changing a clip. This reload time is exhilarating.
Other animals. Animals.
We're all talk, huh? Got me.
I gotta see here. If there's animals, I want to kill him because I know he gets pissed. Here we go. There's a bunny. You won't bite me, you little shithead. There's another bunny right behind me. How's it going? I thought he got pissed if he killed animals. What are you doing up there, huh? Ah, I'm empty. Damn it. I kinda need ammo. There we go. Here's some ammo. There we go, there's an animal. Let me shoot it. Yeah. He gets pissed. What? What have I got myself stuck in here? What a nice frame.
See my technique? It's perfect. Amazing. I never knew reloading could be so thrilling. My technique is perfect.
Oh, this is bullshit, man. No, 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 no. That could have been bad. Where is he? There he is. Oop. Yes, you can. You don't have to shoot. Come on.
Like this. It's a revolution.
I let go of the button. There we go. He's done now.
Damn it. He found us. You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, females and males, we're gonna end it here. And, yeah, that was an hour and 15 minutes. But, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Everybody's going to a party, girl time. There's an there's a rolling on the sunshine.